Hello, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. We are back. We're back. And we also have another startup that is doing a great stuff with XR for fashion in Nigeria and also across Africa. And I'll allow Jennifer to do the introductions, to do her magic with the introductions, and Quosim will take it up from there. So
Thank
Jennifer?
you, Arome. Quosim Akinyemi. I'm going to try that again because I did that terribly. Quosim Akinyemi is a 3D artist, an animator with more than 6 years of experience creating content for fashion, architecture, advertisement, and the film industry. Quosim, we're so happy to have you here with us today, and I can't wait to see what you have to share with us. You can start your presentation. Thanks.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good afternoon. I am here. I'm representing the Hacedor. We are a startup from Nigeria working in the intersection of fashion, VR, AR, and mixed realities. We
Sorry,
are you
Quosim.
there?
Yeah, can you go on presenter mode? So you don't need to be sliding down.
Who is that?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah, can you go on presenter mode?
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't need to be sliding from one slide to another.
Where's oh, go with that?
I don't know what.
I don't know. This
Okay,
way.
I think we'll do. That will do. That will do. So take it up.
Yeah, what we do 3D virtual fashion and immersive experiences. That's what we do basically. We merge both fields together, and under 3D fashion, we do prototypes for brands from conceptualization and to conceptualization and development. We do prototyping ideas for collections. We do digital twins of existing collections too. We do assets for 3D games and clothing assets, environments, top of yeah. Under immersive experiences, we do VR, we do AR, we do showroom experiences to better idealize the products of brands to their customers, to completely immerse them in the feeling of what the brand represents. So today I'm going to be presenting, showcasing the app we're working on at the moment. It's an app that allows fashion brands to showcase their collections to their clients, to their customer base, so they can have a very customized experience. Like the customers can actually have an experience they can call theirs. The problem we are trying to solve in the fashion industry at the moment is a lot of time is spent from the time of idealization of a design to the manufacturing before the clients can actually get a feedback. So there's a lot of time and resources or materials wasted in that process alone. So we are trying to bridge that gap and make that our solution is to bridge that gap and make that process very short without even need to produce anything at all to be able to showcase to your clients without even producing anything at all, because the fashion industry is the second like most wasteful industry at the moment. They're trying to like very very fast fashion, so trying to like make it more sustainable because most of the garments they make are very like there's so much overproduction going on. Like most of it does not get to the final consumers, you know. So we're trying to get the idea straight up to the cost to the consumers so they can actually see the product without actually have been made. They can experience it in their rooms, in their offices, in their bedrooms. They can actually see what they wanted to buy in the first place. This is all to like reduce the carbon footprint of the industry, you know, reduce the waste, the resources that would have been put into production, you know. And mostly the app actually offers a personalization because I might want this design in two colors, and I might want to as another consumer might want it in different shades of colors. So you don't have to actually produce what the consumer does not want. So you can from the app you can get data of okay, so a percentage of our consumers they like this shade of product, they like this product in black and green. Other people like other people will like it in black and blue. So you can actually, based on that data, you can actually produce what they really want, what they really want, you know. So from the app, actually, they can try on these products that actually don't exist. They can try on those products and put it on their Instagram, their social media, wear it, show their fan base, their friends, the new the new collection from their favorite brands, you know. So this is the app. This is the interface of the app. There's a title block here. We have below is we have the search bar for fashion houses that will be on the app. Then below it we have brands that are already on the app, you know. It's just like ads, then ads down below them. So on this first page, we'll be choosing the Hacedor as the app we want to check their collection. So this is the page we get to next. There's a video at the end of this if you want to check how it works. So under the Hacedor, this is the collection, these are the clothes in the collection. You can choose any one you want for each design. Then there's a preview of the clothes you just chose. Then different like collections under different garments under that collection, like the sports. You can actually there's a explore button to under there. So I'll be sharing a link to the video. The video was in a Canva thing. I'm sharing the link to the video. I don't know. It's on the PDF. Can't play. So really, it's not really about making accessories for the fashion industry. It's more about telling a story about sustainability and immersing, making the customers like feel actually feel the story of like the brand, what the brand is trying to tell. That is what we're trying to do with the app. Like field without actually wasting resources and time and different materials that would have been wasted in the production process. That is what the app is all about. Yeah, that is the end of my pitch.
Great, nice stuff you guys are doing. I have a couple. Okay.
Go ahead, Arome.
Okay, great. I have a couple of questions,
Okay.
but I'll allow Jennifer to ask.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I was going to make a comment. Quosim, as you were presenting, I was looking at what I could find on overproduction in the fashion industry, and there's quite a bit out there. It looks like there's a lot of support in the industry right now to combat this problem. So first of all, I want to give you some kudos for finding an issue or a problem that really is getting quite a bit of attention right now, and actually increasing my awareness around some of the issues. So thank you for that. I think you bring up some great points about how the fashion industry can, in fact, start to prototype and come up with ideas around different fabrics and colors and things like that, and put them out there for, kind of a consumption as kind of a beta test, right? Like an A/B test to find out what people will actually buy before we actually waste materials creating it, which I think contributes to a much larger sustainability issue. So, just want to kind of say that I'm glad that you're looking at this issue. And I wanted to ask, since you've started to think about this, have you been able to make contact with some of the major players in the fashion industry to understand a bit around, how this might play into their strategy going forward?
Yeah, we've been meeting some people right now in the industry to sell them on the idea, like to learn from them at the same time, like how can we go forward? Because it's a very big problem at the moment. Because could talk about greenhouse gases, dump areas. There's so much in the country right here, like even like in the continents worldwide. There's so much. So there's something that has to be done about it. We're working on that at the moment.
Good. And what has their reception been like? Is this something that when you've been talking to some of these brands, have they been thinking about this already in terms of how they can use XR to help with the problem? Or is this something that you're finding they really haven't thought about yet?
For most brands we've talked to, some of them were accepting of the idea because they really don't want to waste their product. They want to get that feedback directly without having to go through that whole circle of wasting time and all, get that data and know what to do about it straight up and get your target audience. Like, so they were really accepting, but some have not thought about it, So we're getting there.
That's good. That's very good. Arome, you had some questions as well.
Yeah, I totally understand the position that Quosim is coming from, especially running a startup that is into emerging tech and emerging experiences. My question is, how do the end users, right, how do they engage with your content? Is it via headsets, via PC, or via mobile?
Mobile at the moment. We are planning to expand to headsets, web. It's still a work in progress at the moment.
Yeah, I understand. Also, are you guys looking at augmented reality, allowing people to see a more in-depth experience of what they would love to buy or would love to sew, like within their own space?
Yes, this is actually augmented reality. I could not share the video because
That's fine.
so.
It's great you guys are looking at AR because I feel brand to be able to adopt that easily? And also another question: what's the turnaround time in creating, should I say, a single 3D asset of maybe a clothing line or maybe a single dress? What's the turnaround time?
It depends on the complexity of the dress. So it's not
Mhm.
really fixed. It's not fixed. It's not a fixed time. It depends on how
Okay.
complex the collection is, or
Mm-hmm.
the clothing, the accessory, or the asset is. So we have
Okay.
to assess the collection or the asset to determine that.
Okay, great. I guess your team involves your team is diverse. I know Ishak is also in your team, and also there's also a lady on your team. Um, so, in regards being open to investments, being open to mentorship opportunities, are you guys also looking towards that angle?
Yes, yes, we are looking at some possibilities at the moment. So
Mhm.
we did on our grade. So right now, we're
Okay.
hopeful.
So we have a question from Ken. Editor. So he said, wonderful initiative. From a customer's perspective, what level of engagement is possible with the clothes you guys create?
Yes, from as a consumer, as a customer, I can try on the clothes. Like I can try on the clothes and share on my social media. Even I don't have the clothes in my wardrobe, but I can actually try it on and share and get some likes and engage with the audience without clothes.
Yeah. I think there's something really interesting there with influencers in the space, like you said, that already are very, very active in the social channels. You know, and maybe I don't know, maybe is there some opportunity to explore the ways in which you facilitate influencers, you know, to have a brand impact and things like that, and actually help generate market information or data for the brands that they're influencing for. I mean, I think there's something interesting there for sure. That's definitely a huge part of the space.
Yeah, sure. It is. It is.
Yeah. So what are you most needing right now? If you could ask for anything that could help you make your dream come alive, what would it be? What are you asking for? You got a lot of people watching you and they want to help. What can they do for you?
Yeah, it would be resources. To be resources, because being a startup of this kind in this country is not so easy. So we need resources to actually get more people on the team to actually actualize that dream.
Mm-hmm.
Get it out there, get it to that point.
I can relate. I totally can relate. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Quosim, for your time. Amazing stuff you guys are doing. I wish you all the very best, and hopefully, maybe in the future, we'll definitely try out some of your 3D assets, 3D wares, right? And great. Thank you so much for sharing,
Yeah,
Jennifer.
thank you.
Thank you so
Zama.
much, Kasim. Nice meeting you, and I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
man.
what the future looks like for you and your team.
Thank
Um,
you.
got a great
Thank you.
concept, so let's see what we can do to get it out there into the world.
Thank you
Yeah,
for having us. Thank you very much.
you're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye bye. Great guy.
Yeah, for
um,
sure.
yeah. So up next is another startup from Dubai, if I'm correct. Um, Akram Amil from AR Engineering. Excited to see what they have to showcase and the great stuff they're also doing with augmented reality. So thank you all for joining us. Amazing session so far. We'll be rounding up the Extra Innovation Week in a couple of hours. So you guys should endeavor to join our close-up session where we'll be having fun and giving feedbacks on the entire sessions, our best session, our best speaker, and also seeing how we can get feedbacks from everyone that have watched Super. Jennifer?
Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing everybody in the next session.
Great. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Mhm.